Email cleared. Desk cleared. Time for lunch. A bat? What are you doing backstage? That is a letter. Alright. Let's read. So, that microphone's still on, yes? Great, thank you. Who delivers a scroll? Red wax seal. Oh, boy. To the humble staff and services of Multiverse Nexus Wrestling, it is with due diligence I must make known I have enacted my ancient right to blood hunt in these lands. I shall hunt my target, Multiverse Nexus wrestler, Jagger Blackthorn, within these established grounds. Any and all company property into which I am invited. That being all. His grounds. My territories throughout the Nexus, and the surrounding territory of the Monday Night Warzone venue. As I am a lawful man, know that you shall be safe so long as you do not attempt to interfere beyond capturing media for the purposes of Monday Night Warzone and by direction of General Manager Jerry Aldini. There is nothing you can do to stop me, so preserve your well-being, and enjoy the complimentary open bar serviced by Crimson Cabaret staff after the show. Oh. A digital copy of this letter has been sent to your company email with text-to-voice translation, and I have enlisted the services of Fei Jin for personal interviews regarding this matter with Tyranny, His Dark Eminence, Lord Regent John Tristram. Oh boy. Okay, cut this and send this to Jerry, please. Thank you.
Failure. Not failure of myself. Oh, no. In terms of my match with TJ, there was no failure to be had on my part. I did my part in my match. Win, lose or draw, the match was a match, and it was a clean finish. No, the failure instead comes from one person who was the first to immediately start ridiculing me the moment I was walking away from the ring. Jagger Blackthorn. The reason why I say that you, Jagger, are the failure is this. Who was it that prompted me to even go for the belt in the first place? Oh right, that was you. You prompted me, guided me, gave me a direction to go in. And then when I fail, you laugh. That's like pushing someone down a flight of stairs and then laughing that they broke a few bones in the fall. But the biggest failure on your part, Jagger, was that you didn't show up. You were supposed to keep me away from the belt. You promised that. One would think that you would do anything to make sure that I would lose. Attack me backstage, get in the way of me having a title shot, even directly interfering with the match in an attempt to stop me. But you didn't. In fact, you did fuck all. Was it because I called upon the Dark Lord to be there as a contingency against you? Did I really outplay you that effectively? Is this really what a flashbang talent like you amounts to? Did Dr. Victor Grimm really scramble your eggs that badly? Hi Grimm, by the way. You know, I've got a bit of time before Multivania. Perhaps I should scramble your eggs even further. Moody, useless bird.
Good evening, Multiverse! And welcome to another exciting edition of MNW Warzone. I'm your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini. And tonight it is the aftermath of Limit Break. And as you just heard, a lot of people seem to have a lot of issue with a certain Stormcrow, Jagger Blackthorn. I mean, we're talking to the point of At some point, here's my prediction. At some point, and I'm not saying this just because I'm general manager, can book things if I want. At some point, I have a feeling that Jaunt and Sawyer are going to fight just to establish who has the right to go after Jagger first. And also, just got this post on social media from Faye, who's like, I've had a line on my desk for an hour. Can't wait for the open bar. Nothing like champagne for the backstage crew to clear a line. I didn't sign up for this, but at least the staff are safe from a rampaging vampire. And, you know, exit the positive, Faye. And, of course, Bastion Butler saying, it's not a matter of if, Jerry, merely when. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know, you'd think with all of the title changes and all of the other exciting returns that happened, that people would be focused on that. But no, everyone wants to pick on a particular wrestler. So I think it's only appropriate that maybe that wrestler gets to kick off our show. At which tonight, apparently we got some wires crossed with a tryouts. So, well, you'll understand that here in a little bit. I could go on, but I think the safest thing to do at this point is head to ringside. The following is your opening match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the Storm Crow, Jagger Blackthorn. Yeah, there's a local talent in the ring. What is this guy's name? John. That's all I have. His name is John. No last. It's just John. And the description is he's a dude. Okay. Meanwhile, back to Jagger Blackthorn. The Storm Crow, I mean, he's had his own issues of late. Lately mostly calling people out for, how do I say this? You could almost say not living up to standards. He might not be an Omni Slayer anymore, but he is, still, I guess, looking out for people. I feel he and Blue Hood would probably see eye to eye a lot. That's all I'm saying. So he is going to take on, I don't know, some guy. And we're off, and John came out slapping, really. Oh, well, John's being very aggressive, and the Storm Crow is now taking exception. And power bomb, sit out power bomb on the outside. Oh, I was trying to throw him into the steps, but John has the wherewithal to not fall. Back in the ring. Getting stomped by the Storm Crow. Just kind of... Oh, there we go. A little bit more offense from that guy. Now, I really have to have a talk with Phyllis about filling these things out. Oh! Facebuster with authority. Two to this guy. Oh, nope. I know she says she doesn't want me to get too attached, but I gotta call the match. Oh! And stomp to the face. And Jagger working on the head. I'm sorry. I keep looking at this guy, and I swear. Oh, never mind. Wait. Whoa! Wave Buster! Guy kicks out after a Wave Buster. Now he's on the outside. And Jagger's going up top. Oh, he blocked. I swear he just used his massive chest to block it. My God, this man looks like a Rob Liefeld drawing of Captain America. And again, with that suicide dive, I'm not even going to call it a suicide. That man's just taking his life in his hands and throwing it away. Blackthorn stalking in the ring. Oh, John's got him up and takes him down. Out, get him down. Getting him into a submission hold, and Blackthorn breaks it. All right, Storm Crash. Here's your winner, Jagger Blackthorn. Sawyer has charged the ring, trying to get a cyber stunner on Blackthorn. Trying to get a storm crash on, but Sawyer blocked it and is now just taunting Jagger from the outside. Well, I mean, hey, good on Jagger. Congratulations, John. Thank you for your application. We will review your performance and let you know. And somewhere, I swear, I could almost hear Jean Tristan hissing after that match. Probably because he didn't think of it first. Or felt it was beneath him. Or I'm trying to put myself in the arrogant mindset. Come on, you used to do this all the time, Jerry. Anyway, you know what? Not gonna worry about that. We are instead going to focus on some of the amazing events that took place at Limit Break. One of which was Hero Time defeating the Dark Lords and basically clearing the name of Tiki the Troll. And on top of that, at the end of the night, we had the return of Paragon. Which I was amazed at that moment. Which we got to hear more. And by that I mean, usually people come to me requesting ring time. I actually reached out this week to request an in-ring discussion from Eustace Paragon. Now, we have not seen this man for, I want to say well over a year. I think it's, time is really, I can only mark time off by Multivanias. Because I think time runs funny in the Nexus. Anyway, let's hear what Paragon has to say. Hey, Warzone. I know, I've been gone a long time. I need to refocus, mentally heal, and kind of figure out where I stand. Because, let's be honest, I'm one of the last of the oldest guard in MNW. And I've seen it all change time and again. And I was fighting, when you last saw me, I was fighting for vengeance. And that obviously was not the right path. I wasn't happy going back to being a goody-goody that got stepped on. But seeing Uncle Dunk on top, running things even, no, that will not stand. And so I'm here to help Hero Time because things are well out of hand and order must be restored. And folks, if you know that song, it's your henshin hero and leader of Hero Time, Mega Rider Nexus. Mega, who's been standing at times seemingly alone as a beacon of light in these dark times. Coming out and meeting his old friend, Paragon. Let's hear what Mega has to say. All right, first off, old buddy, I just welcome back. It's so good to see you. And I'm glad to hear what you were saying, and I get it. There's a lot, no one wants to backtread to where they were. I get that more than anyone, but seeing you here and thinking maybe we can make a united front against all the bad guys. Yeah. I'm good with that, Mega. I really am. Because we got to do it. But, Mega, you got to temper yourself, because while this might feel like a shining light and things are getting better, not every hero is going to fall in line. Look, I get it, all right? I know I tend to be very, very pie in the sky, I guess, very hopeful. I want to do right by everyone. I really, part of me wants to believe other people feel that way too. You know, I get that. I used to be that, man. But I hate to say it, Mega, but there's an old saying that I think applies right now. Spare the rod, spoil the child. And a lot of people here need the rod. Damn. You know, I want to feel it's better than that. I get what you're saying. Believe me, I get what you're saying. But, you know, I gotta hope for something better, and I gotta believe seeing people like you come back, I want to take it as a sign of that we have some hope. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Meg. I am here to help. And I have your back. 100%. Because we got some people that gotta be taken down a peg. Starting right at the top with Unkley. No, you're right. I mean, we can't have an influence like him at the top, but I mean, he's not the only problem. We still got the Dark Lords. I'm sure you've seen what's happened with Nice Ice and the rest of the ICC. I mean, there's a lot of rotten apples. Oh yeah, no, I've seen it all, and we are going to clean that house, but focused. We can't just go around willy-nilly, and we can't expect everyone to fall in line exactly like we want them to. You've got to be ready for the different styles people are going to bring. So just consider it, Mega, that there's help out there, but not everyone's gonna live up to your expectations. Would that we all could. I really do want to see the world through your eyes again. But I think that's going to take some time. But I'm here, and I got you. Well, there you heard it. We know what's going on with Eustace Paragon. Hang on. That's the Blue Hoods music. So it looks like the Hood, now Mega Rider and the Hood teamed up with Power Surge as Hero Time to take on the Dark Lords at Limit Break. Which is the first time these two have been able to work together as a team since the Daver Man became the Blue Hood. Damn it, Mega. Look. Yeah, I get it. You're really happy that Paragon's back, but do you remember what happened the last time he was here? Because he and I clashed hard over our ideals of how to do things. And I don't trust him. Well, people were saying that about you. And you know what? We managed to find a way to get past it. You and I got together and got the job done. It just, you know what? I think that's just being able to understand each other. Mega, he's literally called the hero for hire. Because being for hire means that someone could entice him to work against hero time. So, we can't trust him. God damn it, Hood. Look, I get that you and I are never going to completely see eye to eye ever again, but can you please drop this grimdark act before it poisons the mind of younger heroes like Power Surge? God, you son of a bitch. Look, you and I knew this was going to happen. Look, he's back and you and I are already at it. You know what? I just can't believe you said that. I swear to you that I am going to bring about the results to finally put down the evils in MNW. We saw what All or Nothing looked like before, man. You saw a glimmer. You gotta see that the way you're walking it, I'm just afraid of what it's going to lead to. What it's going to lead to? How about this? Oh my God. Just after they finally buried the hatchet and got on the same page, they're at blows. What the heck? I mean, they just got together and now they're fighting in the ring again. And all because another hero showed up. One that even was, I don't know, essentially agreeing with Blue Hood. The crowd is in shock. And you know what? This is one of the, this is a problem with wrestlers, but a problem with the heroes. Oh, clothesline from hell. The ref is trying to break him up. And now we're just getting somewhere. And of course, social media was going nuts through all of that. First off, the moment Paragon showed up, Sir Uncle Dunk tweeted out, "Oh look, the man who is getting his pay docked for ruining my victory night. I'm going to make Paragon wish he stayed in whatever cave he hid inside." And then after that, we got a message from Nakano Kirishima saying, "Dear boss, we should challenge all of the other mercenaries to a little in-ring brawl. Remind people who the top dogs in paid muscle game are." I mean, that is a way to look at it. Then, this is ominous. We got a message from the man now known as M, saying, "Careful, you two. The brass's judgment is watching. Uncle is protected." He is part of literally part of the brass. It's all crazy. And then finally, we've got a social media post by Graven Allen saying, "So we have lawful good, chaotic good, and lawful neutral all on the same team. Maybe they should call their team realignment." Kind of makes a point. Speaking of all of that, I suppose, just to put a capper on that, we have a message. Let's hear from member of the brass producer of MNW Blast, and your multiversal heavyweight champion, Sir Unkley Dunk.
All right. I've seen the tabloids since Limit Break. I know that everyone is claiming that I cheated in my glorious victory against Tommy Black. I'm here to tell you that is absolute defamation. My victory was completely legitimate. Here are the official records of how the fight went down. The match went normal from the beginning, as Tommy was forced to withstand my mighty onslaught. After a bit of time, I got sleepy and decided to take a power nap in the ring. Right as that scoundrel Tommy was going to take advantage to pin me, Suplex Sam appeared suddenly, throbbing at the mouth like a raging beast to attack the hooligan of London. As Black was defending himself, I awoke and, in horror, noticed a spider on the back of his head. Seeking to save my opponent, I found a chair under the ring, and I struck the spider with it over and over and over again. With the arachnid vanquished, I took the pin and scored my victory. That is the official result of the match, and that's how it's going to stay. I now notice more enemies are approaching me. That Paragon fellow has returned, and that fool TJ seems to be seeking out my gold. I will deal with them, but first I need to deal with some enemies of mine in the brass. This whole match started because large sections of the brass decided to vote for it. Therefore, I need to make sure that I have loyalty among my associates. Welp, excuse me everyone, I have quite a bit of work to do.
And folks, everything that is what all was listed in the official transcript of the match on MNW's record books. You know what? Gonna move on. We're gonna have a wrestling match now. Not a retread of anything from Limit Break, not a retread of any... You know what? We are going to have a match featuring two popular wrestlers of the MNW Warzone roster. Maybe get things back on a fun and energetic footing. So, let's head to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Latino B, Buck Bumble. He fly, he be, he sting. Viva la revolution! It's Buck Bumble. You can, that crowd is on their feet, ready to see those sweet honeyed moves of Buck Bumble. And introducing his opponent, he is the Toa, Leon Arcaster. The biomechanical man is in the ring. Like I said, two very popular wrestlers squaring off. Looking to build up those, and both have been on really hot streaks of late. But only one can win. And the Latino B coming out strong, but Arcast, oh! Back and forth. Both are amazingly quick in the ring. That's going to leave a lot of work. Buck now working that trapezoid. The trapezoid, you got to understand, that is a painful move. You feel it all the way down your back, and it shoots down your arm a bit. And Leon gearing up, and oh! Drop kick on the head of Buck. Oh, clothesline in the corner. And a double axe handle. And Leon brought back into the ring. Buck chasing after. Hooking up, hoisting, and hung out to dry. Oh, and a DDT. Yeah, neither of these two are gonna go down easy. A kneeling DDT. And a drop to the back of the neck. And, oh! I know we talk about the Bee's knees, but what about the Bee's shins? Dragging him over. Oh, going for the kick. Dragon screw takedown instead. On, down, up and down, up and down. The flurry of blows from Leon Arcaster. And, oh! Stomping him in the corner. Oh, Buck kicks out. Getting hoisted over. And bombed. And just good old headbutt ya. Oh no, he is getting that rump shaken. The Stinger Shaker. Or as we like to call it, the Buck Wild. Kick out at 2. Buck was setting up for something, and Arcaster's like, nope, I'm not staying there. And I feel like Buck is saying, all right, well, then we'll do this. Oh, no. He set it up. It's the bullseye drop. Only a 2 count. Arcaster pushing Bumble off. And again with that DDT. Oh, right in the gut. Arcaster throwing him off and... Oh, was going to take him around the world, but Buck basically just stepped backwards. Oh, he is going up top. The bee gonna fly. He fly, he bee, he sting. Breaking on the face of Leon Arcaster. Arcaster floats over, takes him down at the bee's knees. And a quarter punch. And the power bomb from the corner, and now Arcaster is setting up. The divine touch. And those blows to the head just confusing Buck. Oh, elbow strike. Kick out at 2 again. And up, here we go again. Bullseye drop. He's up, and once again he fly. Oh, but took a punch from Arcaster. Another kick out at 2. And, oh, kick to the back. What is he setting up? And a, oh, speaking of kicks to the back. And again, setting him up where he wants him. Oh, was, I think, going for another Buck Wild. And, oh, smacking him in the head. And another hammer strike from the top. And now they are out in no man's land. Oh, bringing him down. And Arcaster, oh! Top of the turn post arm drag. I've never seen the like. And what is Buck doing? Trying to make Arcaster submit or pass out. Oh, Arcaster still got something in him, though. And once again, the bullseye drop. And your winner, the Latino B, Buck Bumble. And the Latino B with the victory. And that is what we talk about here. Both men had been on winning streaks, but today was Bumble's day. And that's how it goes, folks, on any given Monday. And now for something completely different. We had a lot of amazing matches at Multivania. I'm sorry, not at Multivania. I don't know why. I got Multivania on the mind because that's where we're heading. Limit Break, on the other hand, saw some fascinating moments in the title scene, including some changing hands. Very prominently, the Nexus Titan Championship. When the Daggerick, put his belt on line to take on the unstoppable Gorm, wanting to prove to one and all that Gorm has gone soft. But when all was said and done, the Goliath defeated the Dwarf. And, well, no better way to put this. Folks, the Dwarf has something to say about that. Right, let's get this bit out of the way. Yeah, I lost my match. I lost my belt. And, honest to gods, it was good to get a real fight for once. Somebody who could actually bring it. So for that, I have to thank you, Gorm. And yeah, I know what everyone's saying. Losing the belt on my first whole defense. Yeah, it stings. But I ain't done. No. Not one little bit. I need to see more. I need to see more of Gorm's viciousness. Because clearly I was wrong. He is not gone soft. He is every bit the mighty Goliath he ever was. And so, I want to see Gorm truly unleashed. So how about this? Let's do it again. Let's have a rematch. But let's cut loose. Let's change the rules. I want to challenge you for the title, but under rules, let's be honest, you and I are both much more accustomed to. And that is rules. Ha ha. Who needs any bleeding rules when we could come out as warriors and we can demolish this arena? Minute Golem, don't you want to destroy another ring? Don't you want to bring havoc? Don't you want to unleash the rage of the Goliath? Let's do this. What do you say, Golem? Let's really show the multiverse what we mountain folk can do. Well, there we have it. A challenge made. The question is, will the champion accept it? So, with that, well, from now, we have to refocus because we got to get ready for our next match. So, folks, we've heard from the mountains. Now I think it's time to hear from the swamp. What do I mean? Well, really, I mean, what else could I mean? Other than, well, to explain, let's head to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Osman Chile. Open sesame. Make a wish. The Jin has arrived. You know, finding out for sure that he is in fact a supernatural entity makes that facial hair make so much more sense. And folks, I've seen some impressive facial hair in my time. But here he comes, Killick, to take on an opponent that, well, will test anyone's mettle. But there he basks in the hopes and dreams of the MNW universe and this sold-out arena.
For the sky, boy.
And introducing his opponent, being accompanied to ringside by registered Anon, representing One True Pain, Crockvor. Well, we go from the desert. We went from the mountains to the desert to the swamp. All we now need is some green and white mana. But that's right. It's the Bayou Boy, the Cajun cryptid Crockvor. And there's going to be a little bit of a numbers advantage here since Croc will have Anon at ringside with him. Anon recently said he's really curious what Jin blood tastes like. And Croc coming out strong. And, oh, Croc doing what Croc does best, getting an opponent down and beating the hell out of him. Oh, Dragon Screw takedown. That's got to bring back some fond memories for Croc, honestly. Right in the noggin. And big splash. And again. And a third time for good measure. And a release German suplex. And slamming him again. Oh! Went for that splash again, but Croc ready. Oh, out into no man's land. Croc took a second to regain his orientation, and now, oh, maybe that took a little long. Killick slamming him into the ring apron. Hurling him around. We're up to a 7 count. Somebody might want to think about getting back in the ring. Killick, move it! There we go. Beat the 10. Hoisted him up. And slamming him down. Now just working that arm. And an inverted Alabama slammer. And it looks like I don't want to even think about what Anon was saying to Killick to distract him like that. Oh, not good for Killick. And Killick holding his head after that assault. Feeding Frenzy did its job. And now, the swamp dive into a pin. Going for something, countered by Killick. And Killick just letting Croc get up, and Croc takes advantage. Not sure what Osman was thinking right then. And they are back in no man's land, and the Spanish announce table is nervous. And the camel clutch. But there's only so much you can really accomplish with a submission move on the outside. And wait, Anon's distracting Killick. We're up to an 8 count. Oh, Killick just missed the count! Croc, here's your winner by disqualification, Crocvor. Anon distracted Osman Killick, costing him the match. Well, folks, that is not going to set well with with anyone, but especially, you know, you've I got a feeling we're not going to hear the end of that one. Just a sneaking suspicion. I knew Killick was going to have issues with the numbers game, but I didn't know how well Anon could get into his head. I don't know what he said. We couldn't tell. The people at the other announce table were saying they didn't understand what he was saying. It wasn't English. So we're gonna have to. We're just going to have to let that one sit for the night because we got to move on. And I got to move on. And I got to deal with what's coming next. Because, I got to... Yeah, we got to... Okay, if it seems like I'm hemming and hawing, it's because this next... You know what? Let's deal with it this way. At Limit Break, we saw a match featuring the Night's Watch defeating the team of Adrian Driscoll, Probunaga, and the Storyteller? Yeah, you heard that right, folks. The Storyteller returned from his mysterious absence and teamed with Driscoll and Probunaga. I don't know either, folks. But that's what happened. And now we're going to but it should be noted that Driscoll suffered his first pinfall loss since joining the company at the hands of West Wind. With that stated, let's head down to ringside and hear from our resident man of mystery. Old Adrian Driscoll's got to admit, when someone did something spectacular, and West Wind did something spectacular, his faith pulled him through and helped him defeat old Adrian. Now, I know everyone is probably interested in what's up with the storyteller. Well, folks, don't get bogged down by that. He did his job, and now he can go back to what he was doing before. I'm far more interested in West Wind at this point, because he stands far above the rest of his Night's Watch. But he could go so much higher, and I could help him do that. So all he's got to do is sit down with a little meeting with me and us coming to an arrangement, and he could do amazing, amazing things. Now, I do have to take a moment because my good friend, the glorious Emperor Probunaga, asked me to convey a message that he said he was not going to sully himself to come to the ring to deliver. And I appreciate where he's coming from. Probunaga has sworn vengeance on the Night's Watch, and well, next week, and I made an arrangement with a certain member of the brass. Next week, him and Alistair Evergreen are going to have a match, and I tell you, he's going to make that dog heel. And just as he was speaking, I just got the message. Yep, there is going to be a match next week. Probunaga versus the hardcore hound, Alistair Evergreen. Meanwhile, Driscoll's firmly got Westwind in the sights. The last person he was this focused on was the janitor, who is now back as his old self, Probunaga. So I don't know what to make of any of this. Other than, kids, don't be making deals with strange men. And especially, don't be heading to Crossroads. Just don't. It all sounds great, but things don't end well. If you don't believe me, talk to Seth Jackson. All right, before we get into our next match, folks, a lot of fascinating moments happened. A lot of fascinating moments happened at Limit Break. One of the big surprises was the sudden appearance of Sergeant Major Payne. And now I was hoping Payne would come in person, but he did send us a message, folks. I give you now the unknown soldier, Sergeant Major Payne.
What can I say other than it feels Good to be back. Look, I missed y'all. If you can't tell, I really missed y'all. But there's one person I did not miss in the slightest, and who didn't even come to check on me, which I find very hurtful. Nice Ice, why? Why was it that the only time we saw each other was whenever I had you up on my shoulder and jaw-jacking you to the point where Kane came in and put you down for a 3 count? Why was it that the only time we had any form of communication was right before I cost you a triple threat match? Here's a very interesting answer to that question. I'm pissed and you're a little bitch. Fair enough? Because, Ice, you have been ducking me ever since you went on this little imperialistic, I don't even know what you would want to call this, tirade, child temper tantrum. I mean, you're out here thinking you're some kind of penis potato. I mean, phallic spud. I mean, dictator. And yet, whenever I tried to call you out on it, you go, no, I don't like. And then I get taken out and put on the shelf for a few weeks, which honestly, I would not be surprised if you put the hit out on me. So, Ice, I'm going to give you this one final opportunity to have a conversation like, well, I would say a man, but I'm pretty sure they already took away your balls whenever they removed your spine. So why don't we just go ahead and say, man to what was a man. Meet me in the ring, let's talk this out, or let's just go ahead and beat the shit out of each other. Either way, ball's in your court. Talk soon.
Strong words from Sergeant. So this, I think, there's been a lot of accusations. Who attacked Payne? No one knows for sure. But it's clear who Payne thinks did it. And that sure as hell wasn't Tiki the Troll. Now we're just going to have to hear how Nice Ice responds. But, folks, with that, it's, got to get ready for our next matchup. And, try to make these matchups. The balance is always, if there's, we need to have matches that aren't driven by feuds and animosity. Sometimes it's just, got to find 2 wrestlers, put them in the ring, give them a chance to show their stuff. And this one I think is interesting because we've seen the fan favorites. We saw the clash between the swamp and the desert, and now I think it's time just for some angry young men. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Wonderball. There he is, folks, the one-man choking hazard, Wonderball. Who, I mean, if we gotta say, well, why is he so angry? I think we can establish that, he was on a rise and then fell under the tutelage of a certain delusional cyberpunk prodigy and just is struggling to get the momentum going again. And introducing his opponent, representing the Outlaws, he is the Crimson Delinquent, Nakano Kirishima. And this one is, Nakano's angry more because that's just sort of how you live your life when you're an outlaw. Probably also a little peeved at how the tournament for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship turned out for him. By the way, we are going to see the tag champions tonight in action. Actually, in your main event. And they're off. Wonderball getting ducked by Nakano and getting a knee in the face for his problems. And taking it to the elbow. Wonderball. Oh, getting flipped around by Nakano is just having his way with Wonderball. And yes, I did in fact immediately regret that phrasing. And I tell you folks right now, Wonderball is suffering and Nakano is making Theron Markov proud. Which is good because we're going to be hearing from Theron shortly. And, oh, slammed on the hardest part of the ring. Oh, Wonderball finally getting some offense in. But Nakano having none of it. Nakano back in the ring. Playing to the crowd as Wonderball joins him in. Oh! Thought we were going to have a taunt to body situation, but Nakano is ready for it. Oh! And, oh! Ah! Cutter! Only a 2 count, which Nakano cannot believe. Right in front. Wonderball was trying to take the turnbuckle off right in front of Nakano. No, I don't know what he was thinking either. Nakano was just staring at him, went, fine, drop kick. Wonderball just, well, Nakano broke the count. Oh, Wonderball took it right in the Wonderballs, I think. Oh, Nakano again, just taking it to him. Reversal by Wonderball. He needs to get some serious offense going. Getting back into the ring. And again, going for the turnbuckle. I know that's a lesson he learned from Aiden Zero, but I feel like it's becoming an obsession. Oh! Managed to turn tables on Nakano and bring him down. Wanted to bring him to that exposed turnbuckle, but the ref saw it. So whatever his plan was, it's, well, now he's trying to get, there it is. Ban this. But Nakano breaks out of the hold. And with hitting that suplex. Oh, blocking. And belly to belly takedown. And a body slam and rolling out of the ring. Wonderball knew that's where he was going and chasing him out. Oh, dropping the knee, but Nakano had already rolled out of the way. Wonderball is trying to get some momentum going, and Nakano is just not having any of it. Oh, misjudged the distance. And, kicked out of the ring, and finally, things are turning more towards Wonderball. Can he capitalize? And the answer is no, he waited too long. And Wonderball throwing Nakano back in the ring. Wonderball finally feeling like he might be getting the momentum he needs. He also misjudged the distance. And Nakano just told him what he thought about that. And your winner, the Crimson Delinquent, Nakano Kirishima. Wonderball came out to wrestle. I feel Nakano came out with something to prove. Probably after what happened to the Outlaws. So, victory. Win in the column for Nakano, and that's a win in the column for the Outlaws. Well, folks, that great job by Nakano Kirishima. I am sure he made his team proud, and we might be able to get confirmation on that right away, actually. because well, you know what? She's already heading out. You know, all right, let's head to ringside because we're about to hear from the leader of the Outlaws, Theron Markov. Now, let's get this straight. First off, good job, Nakano. I love it. See you getting aggressive like that. Put that boy in his place where he deserves. Now, on to more important matters. And that is, I can admit when I've been beat. I can. I know you don't all believe it, but I can. I admit when it comes to wrestling, Kane had me. And he has a lot of other folks beat too. I mean, he's a great wrestler. I'll admit it. Kane is a great wrestler. But, and let's face it, y'all know there's a but. I'm a better fighter. So, all right, Kane, we did it your way. We had a wrestling match, and yeah, you won. Yeah, good for you. But now, I'm throwing out the gauntlet, like they like to say, because I want one more match to settle the score. I want to settle matters between Hero Time and the Outlaws. And Kane, we had your fight, so now let's have mine. Let's have us a Rocky Mountain death match. Because Kane, when it comes to wrestling, yeah, you know what you got. But Theron Markov is the undisputed master of the death match. So let's see if you've got what it really takes. You really got something in there, Kane, if you can handle the most brutal match there is. Balls in your court, boy. Okay, God, it means we're gonna have to set up for a death match. Folks, death matches in MNW are chaotic, is putting it nicely. And also after all that, we have a message from Devin saying some of us just need to get some stuff off our chest. You'll hear more when I get the mic. Yeah, we do. We are going to be hearing from Devin a little bit later. And while we're looking at it, let's talk about the rest of our night. Now, we've got a couple more matches to clear through, and then we got to get ready for our main event, folks. Folks, some exciting news. First off, let's go. I just saw we got this message from Bastion Butler going, is it too much to ask people to just ask the GM to see if they can get a match they want nowadays? You'd think so. It's always been this way, Bastion. I mean, I saw this back in the day. And some people get carried away, and eventually general managers have to put their foot down. But right now, that's a challenge laid out, and we got to wait to see if Kane takes it, because I hate to admit it, a Rocky Mountain death match would be good television. But we're not there. Where we are is I'm about to announce our main event for tonight, because the Absolute Units want to be fighting champions. They just won the Multiversal Tag Team Championship at Limit Break. And now they want to do something more. And we'll get into that. But first, I am being reminded by Phyllis that MNW is not just the best in professional wrestling, but we are also a business. and that it is time for our commercial break. So we're going to take that commercial break, and then I'll explain our main event. So see you after these messages.
When you need your wrestling ring to ring out your enemies, you've got Radical Rex's ringside ropes. Made from tungsten steel, cool velvety touches, and dipped in our world-famous elastic essential oils. When you need to be in the ring, look to the rope. Radical Rex's ringside ropes.
Hello there, friends. Welcome to Crazy Cow's Cold Comfort Creamery. My name is Clementine, your cheerful cow companion. You must be hungry after seeing your favorite wrestlers in the ring. Why not have a popsicle from our new brand line, Main Event Munchies, sponsored by MNW. We have all new brand flavors, such as Spectrum's Yuzu Ube flavor can give a sweet kick with a ton of personality. Sasquatch Wings, Sasquatch Coffee flavor can give a heavy pick-me-up if you're feeling tired. Omni Geeks Berry Lime flavor for a mellow taste of Mexican cuisine, an excellent choice after a long show. DeLuna's Blue Bubble Gum flavor, championship rewarded, the kids' favorite. Every bite is like a magical blue burst. Ultra Devils Tajin Habanero Fruit Punch flavor for a hint of that spicy tiefling flair. Grim Reaper's Blueberry flavor is sweet yet tart for our dark fans that don't want a complex flavor. Polite Alice's Cherry flavor is sweet and light. Pretend you've been on the hunt with that deep crimson red on the inside. Enigma's Cookies and Cream flavor, rich in taste and super light. Each bar you buy of this flavor, a portion of proceeds goes straight to the charity that we'll be sponsoring that day. Changes by week, but there are so many more fantastic and fun flavors in our roster for you to choose from. So come on down to Crazy Cow's Cold Comfort Creamery. Remember, saying MNW 5Cs can give you a 50% discount on any of our Main Event Munchies flavors. Goodbye, friends. Remember to tell them that Clementine sent you.
Start your day right with the clean, sweet spice of Brass Kettle Blend Turkish coffee. One of the day's best perks. Because nobody does coffee better than the Turks.
Well, hey y'all there. It's
Insert season here.
And with all this nondescriptive weather, you're gonna need yourself a new fashion statement out there. Are your slacks slacking a little too much? Is them darn kids' waistline going below their behind? You better bet your biscuits I've got the thing for you. They're called Jim's Jorts, the bona fide certified pant-wearing gear of the
Insert season here.
keeping you cool when it's hot, warm when it's cold, and keeping you styling while you're compiling all those big old bucks from wearing your Jim Jorts. And remember, when you've got Jim's Jorts, you've got
Insert catchphrase here.
Come, darlings, to the glimmering hearth, a lounge where time pauses while you drink. The fires here never burn, but shimmer with a pale light that brings on a deep, relaxing calm. I highly recommend some of the specialties. Their hot sapphire tea with its faint blue glow, the moon milk lattes, or my personal favorite, their spiced frostberry wine. The live entertainment is simply to die for, especially if you enjoy the finer things. So, my dears, would you kindly come to the glimmering hearth and tell the Winter Queen Celestia sent you?
We here at the Cultivated Legion of Working Nitwit once again would like to remind you that we are to be taken seriously. There is nothing silly happening here with our programs, such as our interpretive animal shaping, culinary courses on banana cream pie, artistry of body art, face and or feet edition, fashion trends of the unusual kind, suspenders are... Just a heads up, suspenders are in. The members of the Cultivated Legion of Working Nitwits may be among you, secretly, or not at all. We would love to spread the word of the Cultivated Legion of Working Nitwits all across the multiverse. If only you would let us.
And we're back. And we come back to a message from Nakano Kirishima saying, good thing we didn't challenge Hero Time to a pretentious sanctimonious contest, because they definitely would win that one. See, that's just asking for trouble. You know. Alright, so as I said, the absolute units are going to be in the main event. Now, before we get there, I have something I want to share. Here's a little something recorded by the units at Mama Wade's house after Limit Break.
We did it. We actually did it.
After all these years, after coming close so many times, only to come up short.
We finally have our dream. We all have gold.
You know, we all have targets on our backs.
We can worry about that later. For this week, let's just enjoy the moment.
Can't already text Jerry about having my next title match this week.
Why?
I need to get my 7 wins in before Multivania, so I have time to cash in.
So, you're going after the big one?
Yes, sir. Someone needs to take out Discount Doug Dimmadome. Figured I should take my shot.
You know he'll cheat.
He always does.
Oh, I know. But I have something he doesn't.
What's that?
You two.
That's true. Nothing get past our charming selves.
You know what scares a person with money? The thought of not having money.
Ah, you see? That's what I'm talking about. Now one more plate before I go check in and see who's on the card.
Speaking of plates, I'll be right back.
Where you're going with that food?
Those strays that have been hanging around outside. Mama wants me to go feed them.
Tell them we said hi.
You know you two can come inside. I'll leave it here. Get it before the squirrels do.
Thank you.
They are good boys.
Now, just so you know, so we are going to hear from TJ Gable later tonight. And in your main event, the Absolute Units are going to put their Multiversal Tag Team titles on the line against the All-Laws. You heard it right, folks. And as for this message from Bastion Butler asking, was that Max? Bastion, I believe he goes by M now. So, definitely know the other one was Gorm. I'll know that voice anywhere. And we're still waiting to hear if Gorm is going to accept the challenge of Daggerick. In the meantime, though, we need to get to our next match, and as I said tonight, we've got a lot of people looking to make a name for themselves. May may someone out there have mercy on them I say, because this first matchup is... Now let's just go to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the Nightmare Project. Con. Folks, the multiversal ant is already in the ring. He very recently teamed up with Con. And now he's going to fight Con. And here we go. I mean, like I said, the Multiversal Ant did team with Con in a tag team match, so. And now he's getting a chance to prove himself against Con, and maybe that'll get him a contract. Now, I think it's worth reminding everyone that Con has aligned himself with none other than Sir Unkley Dunk. And arm drag. And the ant's in the corner. And maybe he's wishing he was still there after that toss. And a 1 count. I don't really feel that Con put any effort into that cover. Oh, but there was some effort in that axe handle and that leg drop. And Con just stood there and was letting Ant get... I think Con's letting the Ant get some free shots. And I feel that's over. And just scooping him down. And the Byzantine backbreaker connects. Oh, and Unkley Dunk's been out there the whole time. Enjoying the show. And your winner, the Nightmare Project, Con. Well, oh, it's Malice. Malice is chasing Unkley Dunk. And now Con is chasing Malice. And somewhere, if you listen very carefully, you can hear the Benny Hill theme. Anyway. You know what? That's fine. We need to clear the ring anyway. Because we promised this to you a few minutes ago. We might as well get to it. Let's head to ringside. And let's hear from TJ Gable, your TTV champion. And there he is, folks. The Absolute Units have they have the Nexus Titan Championship. Or not, they do in a way from Gorm. TJ has the TTV Championship. And Forrest and Absolute have the Tag Championships. All the gold. Yeah. Oh, it feels good. All the units, all the gold. We did it. Gorm, thank you so much, man. You took us to the heights you promised. You are the real deal, and congratulations on your win. But there's something else going on, and I think we all know what it is. No as hell, Uncle knows what it is. So let's just put it out there. If I defend my belt successfully 7 times, I get the Gift of Chaos, which means I can challenge for the Multiversal Championship. And folks, I want it. I want to go after the big prize. And I want it at the biggest stage there is. So I got 2 defenses in so far. I need 5 more. And I'm going to get those 5 between now and August. Because you know what that means. Yeah, let's hear it, folks. You know what it means? TJ the Mint Gable is going to main event Multivania. You heard me right. Because that's a promise I can make. Because if I get my 7 defenses, I can call for that. And no one can say no to me. That's right, folks. The Absolute Units, one of us, is going to main event Multivania. So, Jerry, we got some work to do. We got to make some matches. Because it's not quite mid-June. I got a month and a half to get in 5 defenses so that I can go to Multivania. So let's make it happen, Jerry. I'm ready. Bring it on. I'll take anyone. I mean anyone. Well, you heard him, and all right. You know what? I think that sounds like a great bar there, TJ. Let's see if we can make some matches, because I'm sure a lot of people want shot at gold. So let me figure out who we can get. And we've got this post from the account of Am Going Anyone. As the general manager of Warzone, I'm going to say anyone on the Warzone roster. And that goes for you too, Spectrum. I'm sure TJ would be willing to take on any of you. But there's got to be some sanity here. What is it with you Warzone, with you Flashbang guys wanting to come over here and take our belts? See, at least when Devin says anyone, makes sense. He's here. But guys, it's not an open challenge belt. I make the matches. I'll figure out who are appropriate. You know what? Fine. Y'all want a shot? Make your pitch. Why you deserve a title shot. And understand that even though they've declared a blood hunt, I am pretty sure anyone who goes after that belt is going to get a lot of attention from Jean Tristam. So let's, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to figure that. You know what? I'll sit down with the booking committee. We'll come up with some good matches. There are plenty of wrestlers on Warzone deserving of title shots. And I'm promising you, these will be legit title shots. I'm not just going to throw local talent at TJ to get him his 7. Because I have professional integrity. Now, one of those people, well, this bothers me, but I'm going to say, I mean, maybe somebody who's coming out in this next matchup, maybe he'll be one of those 5. Who am I talking about? Well, let's head to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Necrom! And we've got some local talent in the ring about to face the living nightmare Necrom. He's got a title match coming up on Blast for the Underworld Championship. That's right. We have a Blast-specific championship found in the Under by Sir Unkley Dunk. And as an agreement between Unkley and Necrom, Unkley got the money in the mega money in the big bank briefcase. Necrom gets a title shot at the Underworld Championship, which suits Necrom because he didn't want to just get the belt with a briefcase. He wants it through honest combat. And this match is Necrom, when he asked for a match, was like, he looked at me and said he needed to slake his battle thirst in preparation for getting ready for that Underworld Championship match. And his opponent, who, what I'm getting on this guy, his name is Street Level. Yeah, let's go with that. And they're off in, Necrom right into the face of Street Level. Put him on that, this is not a good place to be. Street Level's up high, which is probably not where he likes to be. Oh, now he's down at street level. Actually, he's kind of underground, which is appropriate when you're facing Necrom. Oh, that missile drop kick had to hurt. As one of my peers in the business would say, that's a lot of damage. And throwing him at the timekeeper and getting back in the ring to break the count. And, bouncing him off the Spanish announce table. Up to a 6 count. Necrom just winning in the ring for him. And a count of 1. Oh, stomping him on the back of the head. Oh. And I just, at this point, it's just like, put him out of his misery, Necrom. And your winner, Necrom. And the Living Nightmare has put down his opponent, making street level taste asphalt. And with that, I guess his next stop is MNW Blast. And that Underworld Championship. All right, folks. Well, we got one last thing to do before we get to our main event, because I promised this person some mic time. They didn't want to take it in the ring. So let's go here from Shoot Nations, Devin.
On Eldini's store, sending message after message, and he's still not answering. So I'm telling you now, I want a title shot. I don't care which belt, whether it's singles or tags. I'm done being ignored. I'm also done waiting. So it's time for action. Eldini, the ball is in your court. You give me what I'm asking for, or I should deal with it myself, no matter what the cost is. Chaos will happen.
I mean, yeah, he has been banging. Look, he keeps saying, I keep trying to give him opportunities, and he and Jack Abbott just keep not winning. And I know he is of the attitude that he has more than proven his worth time and time again. But, I mean, that's just not how we work things in the business. So, with that, folks, well, it's that time. It is here, folks. We are going to get ready for your main event, and it is a title matchup. The reigning champions versus former champions in one of the greatest tag teams in Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. You know what to say, folks. Let's do this. The following is a tag team match and is for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the team of Sasquatch Wing and Raphael Sampson, the All-Lords. All-Lord, they coming. The judge of the multiverse and the Sasquatch himself. I mean, it's in his name. He is a Sasquatch. At this time, to my knowledge, he is the only wrestling Sasquatch. There have been others, but he is the only one currently working in the business. Also, I am currently sipping some of my Squatch Roast cold brew. And apparently he just recently invested in an ice cream parlor. And introducing their opponents, they are the Multiversal Tag Team Champions, Absolute Washington and Forrest the Fortress Wade, the Absolute Units. Folks, they won those belts at Limit Break, and here they are in the very next show, putting them on the line. And not just against any team, against the All-Lords. And there's what this is all about. This has got, after all the years of work, it's got to feel great for the units to finally hit this level. And it shows their great confidence that they're taking on a team like the All-Lords. And they are ready for action. And now, for the first time, the ceremony of the belts with them as champions. They're gearing up. Starting off with Samson and Absolute. And they're off. And folks, you got to understand, the Absolute units are all hosses, which should give you an idea of the size of Raphael. Working over Raphael, working over Absolute's arm. And just taking it. Oh, clothesline. Down goes Washington. And slamming him down. The absolute power of Samson against Absolute Washington. And oh! A yanking clothesline bringing Washington to the floor. This is a brutal side of Raphael. Luthez press. It is a chance for the All Odds to reclaim tag gold. Work in the face. Tagging in Squatch. Squatch just going for a simple hesitation power slam. Playing to the crowd. Oh, letting Washington get the hot tag to Forrest Wade. Oh, pile driver. Hoisting him up and military press. And in comes Raphael against the Fortress. Stomping. Oh, a stomp on the shoulder. And once again, in comes Washington. Whip to the corner. And a double team effort from the All Odds. And folks, I gotta brace myself because I know for a fact every time there's a tag title match, right after the match, Devin's banging on my office door. I'm trying to get ready to go home. And it's the same thing. Where's our shot? But right now, this is the All Odds going for it, looking to regain the gold. Snake Eyes! And actions like that might win it for them. Kick out before the ref even made the count. The units, like TJ Gable, their partner, want to be fighting tag champions. Big splash. One of the few people that can not look short next to Samson. Absolute taking down Squatch, not giving Raphael a chance to tag. Sling blade. Drop kick. The power being brought. Whip to the corner. Working the leg of the judge of the multiverse. Another sling blade. Another drop kick. And in comes the Taxman. And getting a slam from Raphael, who's now bringing in Sasquatch Wing. Sasquatch Wing gonna fly, which also notable, he is a certified pilot. He does run a small charter business. And bringing in Raphael again. Oh, taken down by Forrest. Kick out at 1. Oh, reversing the whip. Oh, clothesline in the back. And a power slam. I was expecting biblical proportions, but I guess he's not ready for that yet. I mean, when you're dealing with a man like Forrest Wade, you got to be careful. Case in point, what just happened to Squatch? And Flores bringing the power to Squatch. Again, it's not something you're used to seeing. Squatch, of course, the largest wrestler on the MNW roster. I don't care what Labras or Satiris say about that over on Flashbang. Hot tag to Absolute while Squatch posing on the ring ropes. Not a good plan, and he's paying it for it. We call that a taunt to body. Hot tag to Raphael. Only not a taunt to body. Clothesline by Absolute. Sling blade. Getting Squatch out of there, now whipping Raphael out of the ring. He cleared the ring. Oh, he's going uptown. And he thought better of it. Decided he still needs to be really cautious about having Squatch out there. Oh, reversed by Raphael. That's what happens when you're going after someone as big. Size does matter. Oh. I don't think Raphael was expecting Absolute to get back up as fast as he did. And whipping him into the corner again. Running Bulldog. Tagging in Squatch while Roth is outside, or while Absolute's outside, I should say. Meanwhile, Squatch is going after Forrest, and Forrest is saying, I don't think so. Leaving him vulnerable to Absolute. The thing you have to remember, and I don't care if you're as... Oh, slam! Absolute authority! I was going to say, I don't care if you're as storied a tag team as the All-Lods. The units are well named. They are a tightly, well-rehearsed unit. Ignore them at your peril. he got it! I didn't... Whoa, out of nowhere! And your winners... And... Wait, that's Shoot Nation! The units just won and Shoot Nation stormed the ring and attacked them. I don't know if this... I guess Devin didn't want to just slam on my door today. He wanted to send a message. He and Jack Abbott are taking apart the tag champions after their first successful title defense. And Roth and Squatch are... What's going on? Roth is saying something and Squatch didn't like it. Now they're having words. Squatch seems wary, like he doesn't know what's going on. They're having an argument. What's going on? Oh! Raphael just tacked at Squatch from behind. What the heck? What? What is going on? I'm not surprised by the Shoot Nation attacking the units. I'm completely flabbergasted by this. This out of nowhere, and it's definitely Raphael attacking Squad. No, not biblical proportions on the stage. Oh! Now he's just leaving Squatch there unconscious. What the hell? Folks, I don't know what to say. That is something I didn't think I would ever see happen, but it did. And I'm going to need some time to... Oh, boy. I need to look in. Next week's going to be... Folks, next week is going to be crazy. I can already guarantee it. But that's a matter for next week because we are out of time. I have been your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini. Good night.